Hey beauties, so today we're going to be working with this wig, and what I'm going to be doing is just creating black roots. So I like the color combination, but I don't like that the base is that kind of honey brownish chestnut color. So I would like to create the roots to be black. So that's what we're going to be doing. But before that, of course, we have to do the holy grail and make sure that the knots are fully bleached so that the wig can look as natural as possible once it's installed. So I'm using the BW2 powder and 40 volume developer for me to be able to create my mixture. So you want to make sure your consistency is as thick as it can be, just so it does not sip through the lace and you end up over bleaching your knots. Even though we do over bleach knots at time on purpose to make sure that you get that natural effect, but that is not what I was going for this wig because it's already been colored and I'm probably thinking it's gone through a lot of barrels to get to the color that it has at this time. So now I'm just applying the bleach onto the lace to make sure every part of the lace is covered. This is a 5x5 lace frontal, and that's what we're working with. So I'm just going to be doing this until every part is done, and then I'm going to leave it for 15 to 20 minutes and then we'll wash it out. Now, once I'm done doing that, I'm going to get a tin foil and I'm going to put it over the bleach to kind of speed up the bleaching process. And I'm going to turn the wig upside down so that when it's oxidizing, the bleach does not move onto the knots, which is upwards. So that's why I'm turning the wig upside down so that it's being pulled downwards. So now after leaving it for 15 to 20 minutes, so what I'm just doing now is I'm just splitting the hair that's on the lace and I'm going to tie that up and split the other hair and tie it as well. So this will help me when I'm washing the wig not to wash the entire wig. I can just wash the lace part and that's going to save me more time because I have to color the wig and it's going to dry faster if it's only the lace part that has been washed. So there you have it. So I'm just taking the tin foil out and now we're just rinsing out that bleach. So now I'm just going in with the Fanola shampoo, and that is a blue shampoo, and it just helps any brassiness that may have occurred when you were bleaching the wig. So then we are going to leave the shampoo on the wig for 5 minutes and then come back and rinse that frontal out. So it's been 5 minutes and now I'm just rinsing out the wig to make sure all the shampoo is out before we actually start to create those black roots. So now I'm just going to towel dry the hair and then I'm going to let it air dry. Thank God it was hot this day, so it only took a few hours for the frontal part of the wig to dry, and that's the reason why I did not wash the entire hair, because I did not want to leave it for the entire day to dry. So now that the wig is dry, we are going to start with the dyeing. So I did spray a lot of hairspray on the lace. That's why it looks shiny, and that's just to protect it from any sip through of the dye while I am dyeing the knots. So I'm using this Via semi-permanent dye color in the color black because we want dark roots, so we're going to go for the jet black color. So I know I just want the lace part to have black, but I also want the tracks to have that transition as well, to be a little bit dark and then kind of get lighter as the hair goes down or runs down. So that's what we're doing now. So now I'm almost done, and you can see that it's taking the color really well, which I really like. So we're just going to go back and forth just to make sure that it gets some more of that black root feel to it. And now I'm just going to split the 5x5 closure in parts of 4, and it's going to be much easier for me to work and be very careful with not touching the lace with the dye. So you always want to be very careful when it comes to creating dark roots. So I'm using a spoolie for me to be able to get to the bottom of the lace as close as I can, but not touching the lace at all. Now this spoolie started to shake a little, so I had to go get another spoolie for me to be able to work better, because you want to make sure your spoolie is nice and sturdy when you're dealing with dye. Now that we're done, we're just going over with final touches just to make sure the rest of the dye does not go to waste. And then we're going to leave that hair untouched for 45 minutes, and then we'll be back to wash it. So it's been 45 minutes, and I'm going to show you, you can see some dye in there on the lace, but don't worry, that will all come out because we protected the wig with the hairspray at the beginning. So I was not worried at all, and you guys will be able to see how clean the lace will look. So I'm going in with my silicone shampoo, and I'm just going to wash the entire hair. And then I'm going in with my silicone conditioner, and we're going to leave that onto the wig for 5 to 10 minutes, and then we'll be back. So now after 5 minutes, I came back and washed the wig, and I'm going to show you guys how clean the lace looks. You can see we have no color there. Look how pretty that is. So I'd always recommend you guys to always use hairspray before dyeing your knots. So now we're just going to use a knot sealer, and we're just going to spray that onto the lace. And then I'm going in with my Remy Bobo's hair leave-in conditioner, And I'm going to spray that onto the hair, and then we're going to let it air dry. So this is what it looked like the next day after I let it air dry. I love how it turned out, and I love how this hair looks like now. And then I'm also going to show you how the back looks like as well. And that's how the back looks like. And I love the 3 transition of colors on this hair. So the next video is going to be me just styling this hair. I did not like this curl pattern, so I'm going to create my own curls. So you guys watch out for that video. Thank you so much for watching, and see you in my next one.